Other members of Parliament were optimistic about the passage of the Right to Information Bill. They say this will help institutions of state to work better and be accountable. However, its implementation remains key.
In the next 2 months, we should be able to get it all clear. We have to be responsible once we procure those information. That's why there are a lot of safeguards and restrictions to ensure that public safety, morality, and national security interests are protected. Some people may want to play mischief with certain information that they come by, and these are some of the things that Parliament has been able to safeguard.
The RTI Bill, yes, is meant to ensure that information, especially information about the workings of government, is made available to the citizens as and when they require it. But that will not happen. Transparency will not happen. The prevention of corruption will not happen if the people do not make the law work. So it is my hope that a lot of education will be carried on so that people get to know what is in that bill and what rights they have and can exercise, under the RTI, and ensure that they bring about more transparency in our governance system and also reduce corruption. So the bill won't work unless we make it work.
The bill is in simple form to disclose whatever information that you have to the public, that people sometimes in a way find a way of sort of filing some information that are pertinent. But this bill or act, if it is assented, is to get you all the information that you need. And if the person fails, the person will be liable and could be prosecuted accordingly. So we've backed it by law. Previously, you could go and ask for information. I may choose to give or not. And that one, I'm not, I will not be held liable if I don't, if I refuse to disclose it. But this one, you will be held liable if you fail to disclose information. So it's something that is pushing us, leaders of this nation, to give out the right information at the right time when requested.
As part of consolidating our democracy, it is of a critical importance that we empower the people of Ghana to have access to information so that we can basically make sure that institutions of state, government, functionaries, officials who are working are always mindful that they are accountable to the people of Ghana. But I think at this point what we should be very concerned about is the implementation. Because remember, we've passed a lot of laws. A lot of laws have been passed and how it is implemented. And so we have to make sure we all take interest. The same way we've taken interest in making sure it is passed, we must all take interest in its implementation.
We need to commend the media coalition, RTI, Occupy Ghana, and all those stakeholders, including Parliament itself, for getting it passed into law. But that is just the first test. The actual test is in implementing and enforcing the law. Every law passed by Parliament, in my view, is good law. And when we review its performance, we are not satisfied with it.
GBC 24 was on the streets to seek the views of journalists on the passage of the Right to Information Bill.
Now, at least you have access to information that politicians call classified. Yes, you have access to some detail unless such issues border on national security. But if they don't, then you have that easy access. Even though I think that some journalists will go to the extreme of trying to invade the privacy of some public officials. I'm aware that once you are a public official, you no more have that privacy though. But there are certain points in time that we need to give them the enough room.
We all need information. So if there is a bill or a law which can give me access to information which I'll need to disseminate to my audiences, I think it's a great opportunity. So we just hope that it will become operational in the few years' time that, as it's being said.
In our part of the world, we've had issues with implementing our laws and even using it. We've had challenges. because most often these politicians or these parliamentarians would come in and then pass the bill, pass the law to please the people. But at the end of the day, if you want to go into the law, if you want to go into, experiencing the law, physically, it becomes a challenge.
I was very happy and excited about that. So now that it has been passed, I would say that the citizens of Ghana and myself, we are very much excited and very much happy about this. So now we know that the taxes that I pay is transparent. There will be accountability on the part of our leaders who are using the taxes for development.